Here we go, welcome back to the BT Kitchen. I already love this guy. He's a host of a TV show and he is a chef. Two of my favorite things. Chef Danny St Pierre is here to talk about food trends.
Yes.
And okay, so there was a time where everything was bacon wrapped, and then there was a time there was an egg on everything, and then everything had to have quinoa in it.
Okay, sounds like a really creepy breakfast.
Right? So what are we doing now?
Today we're talking about an item that I really like to work. It's buckwheat. And it's combined to one of our food trends that is called the Shichimi Togarashi, which is a 7-spice mix of Japanese origin. It includes some ginger, white pepper, cayenne, poppy seeds, orange peel, sesame, and grounded nori. Altogether, this spice mix is ready for action to bring up flavors.
Interesting.
And this is what we do.
Okay.
It's one of the trends of the flavor forecast because I'm Mix flavor ambassador for this year across Canada,
Yes.
French and English, so that you can hear my English accent.
We're loving your English accent, Chef Danny.
And it's a fun way to play around ingredients, local ingredients, and spice them up.
Right, and we love the Japanese cuisine, particularly here in around Vancouver. We love our sushi, we have got so much fresh food, and we can put this on fish, on vegetables, on just about anything.
You can put it on fish, you can put it on chicken breast, you can roast vegetables with it, and this is the fun part. You can assemble it yourself.
Right.
And make your own spice mix.
How much of each was in there? Like a couple teaspoons of each?
There was a... You know, it's very arbitrary also.
Okay.
Huh?
Good to know. Let's build.
Let's start by building crepes. So this is sweet potatoes that have been roasted with butter in a papillote. So it's like a little sandwich of aluminum foil with butter in the fridge, in the oven. So we're going to put a nice little spoonful right here, another nice little spoonful here, and we're going to fold it up with some sharp cheddar to bring up the umami, because the umami is really big this year. Umami is the taste of deliciousness. It's nature's own MSG, and it's amazing.
Nature's own MSG.
Yes,
okay,
it is.
now that explains it. When you're eating something and you're like, I don't understand what the depth of flavor. What's that? What's making it feel special? Okay, so the sharp cheddar.
Yeah, it brings it in. And then we're going to finish it off with a little spoonful of this fun, loving mix right
Tell
here.
me a little bit about the buckwheat crepe. Is this buckwheat flour that we buy and you make it easily, or do you buy them already made?
No, never.
Okay.
You make it yourself. It's so easy. Crepes. It's the easiest thing around. So you're working with some butter, some eggs, some milk, and then you split between half buckwheat and half flour. So you can use your usual recipe and it's going to work fine.
Regular crepe recipe. Okay, what are we doing?
Let's roll it like a little burrito right here. It's very Japanese.
Right. Japanese burrito.
Yeah,
way to go, chef.
Go fusion.
There you go. Okay, so
so this is ready.
This is ready.
After we've prepped some warm.
This is going in an oven at what temperature?
Well, you scaff it at 400, so it can actually be really hot and nice.
Magic of television.
Ta-da!
It smells delicious. Okay, so we have the sweet potato sweetness.
Let's go direct.
The sharp cheddar.
Yeah.
Do it.
And then we're going to be able to dress it up with a bit of yogurt. You could use some sour cream also. Brings out some freshness. Some kashi, which is roasted buckwheat seeds.
Oh, I've never had that before.
On
Roasted
top of it all,
buckwheat seeds, some chives, and
this is soy sauce and maple syrup. Umami once again. If you like this recipe, you can find it on flavour.ca. And all our other food trends also, which includes sour and salt. So it's mixing, let's say, a nice lemon rind with lemon juice and some salt, and bringing up flavors all together. I have some utensils right here.
Okay, some utensils. I picked up my spoon just because I was going to go in like a savage. So it's the buckwheat crepe with sweet potato.
That's it.
I'm going to get a little sweet potato in there.
This could be a great brunch item.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could be trendy and put an egg on it. You could put some bacon around, but for me, it's like a fun appetizer also.
Yes. Okay, so the umami, nature's MSG.
That's
the line of the day from Chef Danny St Pierre. Thank you so much for being here.